Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Courtney for those of you who are new, and today on my YouTube channel we're going to be doing just a couple different things. So first, I've been receiving a lot of questions over my Instagram about how my quarantine with COVID is going and what that looks like. So I just wanted to take just a few minutes to address like what's been going on and all that. So I know I posted videos of my like day 1, day 2, day 3 quarantine with COVID, and I kind of like walked you guys through my day. But the reason why I haven't really been doing that anymore is because it looks like it's been like the same every single day. There's really no difference in what I do. So I know a lot of people have been asking like, oh, like what are you doing? Like you haven't posted a video in like 3 days, like all this stuff. So I just wanted to come on and address that literally the last like 4 days, I've literally been watching Netflix, sleeping, a lot of resting and eating, and that's pretty much it, and going on my phone. Like that's really it. Because I have not had the energy to really get out of bed and do anything. And I know that sounds really bad, but when you have COVID, like your energy level is like drained completely, and like I mean, it's different for every person, but I have talked to a lot of people with COVID and they've been saying the same thing. Like they just have no energy to get out of the bed. So it really, really drains you, and it makes you physically and mentally exhausted. So really the last like 2 or 3 days, that's what I've been doing. Before that, I had the energy to get out of my bed and make a YouTube video, but I really didn't have that type of energy. But today I've been feeling pretty good. I actually got out of my bed and cooked a meal, and I haven't done that in like a week, so that was good. I've had the energy to clean my room up a little bit. I've been asked to do that by my parents for like the last 2 weeks, and I have not. So I found a little bit of energy just to spend about an hour just picking things up around my room and stuff like that. So I worked on that a little bit earlier. And then I found the energy also to make a YouTube video for you guys today. So, and this video has nothing to do with my quarantine with COVID. I just wanted to come on, like address that in this video because I know a lot of people have been asking, they've been concerned with like how I'm doing and stuff like that. So I appreciate all the questions on my Instagram, but to address that, I'm doing okay. I'm still having symptoms, and I'm still occasionally feeling like bad. And you can like feel it coming on, like too, like you feel like in like 30 minutes I'm gonna be exhausted. Like you feel it coming on, like it's your body, like you can kind of tell. So right now I'm actually starting to feel it come on. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. So if I pause for a minute or anything, it's because I'm literally getting tired, and I've only been up for like 3 or 4 hours. So yeah, it's just kind of how COVID works. So I do not recommend getting COVID. I recommend taking all the precautions that you can and staying safe, and just if you have symptoms or feel sick at all, please stay home. It will protect everybody else. And we have a big COVID issue right now, so we really need to just do everything that we can to not let that kind of stuff happen. And if you are feeling sick at all, stay home or go get COVID tested, or both. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. So moving on, this video is gonna be, well, it's supposed to be about a different kind of topic, but I'm glad that is addressed and over with. So let's move on now. So this video is gonna be my makeup routine and all the products that I recommend, and just kind of like what I do. So please no hate on the kind of products that I promote on my channel or anything like that. This is all love. This is an all love type video, and I'm just coming on here to show you guys what I like and what I recommend. Everybody has their own makeup routine, their own morning and night routine, and everybody just has their own way of doing their own stuff. So like I said, all love, no hate on anything through Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, like Twitter, none of that. I don't want any hate. If you're gonna hate, you just might as well get off my channel, because I'm not gonna respond to the hate. So I don't even look at hate. So moving on. So we're gonna go ahead and start with my makeup routine. And as I go along, I'll be pointing out products that I recommend. So there's a bunch of different products that I have, and so I'm just gonna kind of point those out as we go. But just to let you guys know, this is not all the makeup that I own. So if you're like, oh wow, she doesn't have very much makeup, I do have a lot of makeup. I just don't want to show you guys products, like stuff that I don't use or that I don't recommend. Like I said, all of this is stuff that I use in my daily makeup routine, or they're products that I recommend. So let's go from there. First, I'm going to show you guys my makeup bag just because I adore my makeup bag. I've had this makeup bag for like a year now, and yes, it has a couple spots on it. It's been through some struggles, so yeah. I don't remember exactly where I got this makeup bag. I honestly think I got it from Target, and it was like $10, but I think it's so cute because it's orange, and orange is my favorite color, and it's like big enough to hold all my stuff. I had an old makeup bag, and it was from Victoria's Secret, and it was not big enough to hold the makeup that I wear on a daily basis. So it's like, why make a makeup bag when it can't even hold all your stuff, right? So I got this makeup bag, and it's like an orangey color with like a gold zipper. Target, $10, but I've had it for like a year now, so I don't know if they still have it. They probably don't, but so cute. I love it, and I'm so glad that I've been able to use this. It's big enough for all my makeup like that I wear daily, and I love it. So moving on with that. So the first thing I do in my makeup routine is I put on my little scrunchie, because I use this for everything. I use it for my morning routine, my night routine. Obviously, y'all have seen that. I use it for sometimes when I get out of the shower, I'll use it, and I'll like put it on and like brush my hair in it or something like that. And then I use it for my makeup routine. So I find many reasons to use this. And also when I do a hair mask, sometimes I'll use this. What else do I use it for? I feel like there might be something else, but that's all I can remember at the moment. So, and then the first thing I do is I put face primer and face primer on, basically. It's face primer, but it's like moisturizer too. It's the Lauren Geller brand. It looks like this. My aunt actually got this for me for Christmas last year, and at first the primer that I wore was like an off-brand. I don't even remember what it was, but it was like an off-brand type of primer, and it worked pretty well, but this one works a lot better. I just like it. I actually did not use primer up until like my freshman year of high school. So there was a lot of makeup products I didn't even know about till freshman year of high school. That's when I started really like getting into makeup. So yeah. But I do recommend the Lauren Geller brand. I have a lot of her stuff because my aunt bought me, like, for Christmas last year, bought me like a whole makeup thing of like all Lauren Geller stuff. And she said that it's very popular, and that she got it at like a makeup, like, I don't know what they're called. Like, she went to like this makeup stand like competition thing, and they had a bunch of Lauren Geller stuff, and it was a really popular brand last year. So if you own any of her products, be proud, because her products are really amazing, and I have a lot of her stuff. You might see later on some other stuff that I use that's hers, I think. But yeah, so I use Lauren Geller primer. I usually just like put it all over my face and under my eyes, and even on my eyes, like on my eyelids. I put it like everywhere. So there's that. And then when I'm out of this, which I haven't been out of it yet, actually it's the second bottle I've bought, but I'm not out of this bottle yet. I still have a lot. So, but when I am out of that, I use this Ulta Beauty little pocket face primer. It's poreless face primer with it says smooths and refines pores. That's just what I use as backup when I run out of my primer that I have. I just use this for like, you know, maybe like 3 or 4 days before I get my new primer in. So that's pretty much it. And you'll notice like throughout my makeup routine, I have a lot of like backup stuff just in case I run out of something. That's just because I literally can't go without it sometimes. And I used to wear makeup like every single day, which obviously now I don't, but I used to every single day. And so I used to always like have to like have a backup just in case I run out of something. So that's just how I am. So then some of you might think this part's weird, but I don't care. Like I said, all love, no hate. I put on hand cream because when I do my makeup and my hands are always near my face, I like my hands to smell good. That's just me. So this is a English Rose. It's an English Rose hand cream. It's Toucan Hills brand. This is a really fancy type of brand. A lot of teenagers and young adults don't use it, but my aunt, a different aunt, gave this to me for Christmas last year. I can't smell because, like I said, I have COVID and I can't really smell right now. But it does smell really good, and it's just something to keep my hands soft and smooth and smelling good while I'm doing my makeup. So that's all this is for. And I haven't actually ran out of this, and I have many different flavors of this. I have like I don't even remember all the flavors. I have a cherry one, I have this rose one, I have a forest green smelling one, I have Japanese cherry or like a Japanese blossom type scent. Yeah, so I have like 5 of these. So if I ever run out, I have plenty of these. And that's just what I use this for. I've just stuff that like my family members give me that I don't necessarily like ask for. I find a way to use them. So that's what I use that for. And then after that, I just use this little off-brand Maybelline. I love Maybelline. Maybelline is, I no hate towards Maybelline, but like I just use this little Maybelline like under eye, like on my under eyelids to put liner on, and that's pretty much it. It's Maybelline brand. I just use an off-brand, but I have 3 of them, so if I ever run out, it's like it's gonna be like another like what year before I run out, maybe 2 years before I run out of this. So then next up is my eyeshadow that I do. So I have a lot of eyeshadow brands that I recommend, and people will be like, oh, do you have the James Charles palette? No, I don't. I don't have the James Charles palette because I own so much eyeshadow. Like what I'm gonna show you today, I have way more than this, but I do not have it. I do have a Morphe palette, but I'm not showing you guys that today, but I do have one of the Morphe palettes. I don't have a James Charles palette just because like the James Charles palette has so many colors like I wouldn't use. And so I don't see the point in buying it if I'm not gonna use it, if that makes any sense. Because like those colors like yellow and all those colors, like I just don't use them. I'm more of like a natural color or like a light pink type color. I'm not like a whole like, I mean I might eventually like the James Charles palette, and actually when I go off to college next year I might actually consider getting the James Charles palette just for like rush week and stuff like that. I might look into that, but currently I don't have that, so yeah. Anyway, so the first one I'm going to show you guys, I have all the Naked palettes, but the one that I recommend that I use the most is the first one, the Naked Urban Decay. I have the second and the third, but they're just, I don't feel like getting all my eyeshadow out to show you guys. But this is the one I use the most, and obviously you can tell when I open it that like it's used up. I use this brown the most because that's like the natural look that I like to go for most of the time, pretty much like all the time. And then I have this like lighter like color that I use with it. And then sometimes I even use this lighter brown. So I use this one, and then obviously that one, and then I use that one too. So, and then it comes with a little eyeshadow brush, so I use that for my eyeshadow. And also about my brushes, I do have brushes I'm actually not showing you guys those, but all my brushes are the same brand. These are actually Urban Decay brushes that come in the eyeshadow palettes, but the ones that I also have are oh sorry, my eye, I just had to wipe my eye. But all the ones I use, I'll actually show you one. You'll actually probably see some of my brushes in like more videos, because I'll make more videos if you guys like want over more makeup stuff. But I mean, it's it's just like one of those things. All my brushes are pretty much like Urban Decay. I think some of them are like off-brand brushes that I just found for cheap that work just as good. So, but a lot of the ones that I use are Urban Decay. So, yeah. And then, oh, and Lauren Geller. I have Lauren Geller brushes too. I have the whole brush set for Lauren Geller, and then I have some that I use that, that are Urban Decay. So the next like eyeshadow palette that I actually recommend is this is an off-brand eyeshadow palette, but guys, let me just tell you, the colors in this eyeshadow palette are like so freaking flawless. So this is a Modern Rose eyeshadow palette, and I actually got this for my birthday like 6 months ago. So it's like literally 6 months ago. My half birthday was yesterday, so happy half birthday to me. But yeah, so this has some really pretty colors in it that I wear, like I used to wear all the time, but I use this. So here's the palette. It is so freaking gorgeous. I love this palette. It's off-brand. It's literally, I don't even know what brand it is. I just got it from oh, I actually got this from Five and Below. Yeah, Modern Rose, Five and Below. And these eyeshadows are so pretty. And it's, and this is what it, I already showed y'all this, but this is what it looks like in the inside. The ones that I love the most is this one. It's called Poppy. It is so cute. It's like a light pink, but it has glitter in it, so it looks so good. And then with this Snow White, those two colors together are so cute. And then this pearl one is really cute to wear. And what else do I use? Oh, I use the Orchard. Orchard is like a purpley, like glitter type color. And the rose one's even pretty good, and the petal one. Those are the ones I use the most. But they're all pretty, and they all have like, it's like a glitter type sparkle in this palette. So definitely recommend from Five and Below. They still have it because I saw it like 2 or 3 weeks, or I saw it like 2 months ago when I went in. So they might still have it. Five and Below, Modern Rose, recommend. And the eyeshadow like stays on and stuff too. So the next palette that I recommend is the Lauren Geller eyeshadow palette. So these, I actually haven't used them yet. I've tried them on and like I've worked with them a little bit, but I haven't actually worn them out anywhere. Cause this is also what I just got for my birthday 6 months ago from my aunt, the same aunt that got me the other stuff. Or no, for Christmas, I'm sorry. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's actually really cool, and I use this one the most, that one, and I use that one and that one, and sometimes that one, the nude like colors. So yeah, that's what it looks like. It's called Lauren Geller Iconic New York Collection. So yeah, I just recommend this because it has some unique colors that you really can't find in other palettes, and to me it's just more of like a professional look if you're going out, so recommend that one. Also, there's 2 more that I recommend. Oh wait, yeah, there's 2 more I recommend. This next one is an Ulta Beauty eyeshadow palette. It's a 12-piece eyeshadow palette. It's called Gilded Gold. And for me, I like it so much because it's like a natural, it's like natural colors, and like I love a natural finish look to my makeup. So this one is an Ulta Beauty brand, and they have it at Ulta Beauty. I saw it not too long ago, and I use this pretty often. It also comes with Ulta Beauty brushes, but I use my Urban Decay brushes for it. But this is what it looks like. Some of them are glittery and they look so pretty. Obviously, as you can tell, I use this one a lot, that one a lot, that one a lot, that one a lot, and like some of these lighter ones over here. Oh, sorry. Some of these lighter ones over here a lot. So that's what it looks like. And if you're like me and you just like a natural finish most of the time, like on a daily basis in your normal makeup routine, I definitely recommend this palette. I think I got it for like $15, $20. I'm not really sure. I can't exactly remember, but it wasn't expensive. It was probably like 20 bucks, but yeah, so I definitely recommend this if you like a natural look. But I also recommend the Naked Urban Decay palette, just because I keep sitting on the remote. Because that's just something like I've always like worn. I've always worn the first Naked Urban Decay since like, I don't even remember. Like it's always been a part of my makeup routine. But sometimes I like to switch it out a little bit just to try other colors and stuff. The last one I recommend is this Sephora palette. It's a Sephora mini little eyeshadow palette. So it's actually an eye and face palette. That's like what it has. But this is what it looks like. Like I said, it has some natural colors, some little pink, light pink type colors that I like to wear. I really like wearing this white one up here with like the pinks. Sometimes I even like to wear the black or silver with the pinks. And then I also like to wear, obviously, the browns. All of the browns I like to wear. So this palette really comes in handy for natural look or just like a cute like pink finish type look. So I recommend this. I got this 2 years ago at Sephora, and I haven't used it much, but like I said, I have so much eyeshadow that it's like crazy. Like I don't have time to use all these palettes, and I will never run out of eyeshadow, that's for sure. But definitely recommend this. It's literally just Sephora Gold and Silver Eye and Base palette, and it looks like this on the front, and then on the back it looks like this. But I got it 2 years ago, so I don't know if they still sell it, but if you're into that, there you go. So that's all the eyeshadow that I recommend. The last piece of eyeshadow that I do in my makeup routine is this little glitter eye, and I don't use it all the time, but it's like usually you just tap like glitter eye on both your eyes, or sometimes people put it like underneath their eyes. So yeah, that's pretty much what this is. I use that. I know a lot of people use that. I actually bought some more of this because this is the only one I have, and I got this like a year ago. But I ordered like a pink one and like a white like glitter type one, so maybe when those come in I'll show you guys, but yeah. Alright, and then after that I do my, what is this? Oh, I do my eyeliner. My eyeliner, this is a MAC one, but I also have a Lauren Geller one that I use. This one's like the main one I use because I've been using MAC for like ever. But I kind of switched over from MAC products and started using different products. I know my freshman year, all of my makeup products were MAC, and I thought MAC was like the coolest thing ever. But honestly, I kind of realized that there's other brands that are just as good, that are a little bit cheaper, but like, or some of them are like the same price. But so this is the eyeliner I use. It's black eyeliner. It's literally just, it's MAC. It's just your natural like black. I like liquid liner, so I use liquid liner. I feel like liquid liner just looks better, but on some people like pencil, that's your thing, that's cool, but I like liquid, so that's the liquid liner I would recommend. Then I use concealer. I have stick concealer. It's L'Oreal brand, so it's kind of like a knockoff, but I just get this from CVS, and it's really easy for me. It's like $5, and that's just what I use, so. And then for backup, I actually have 2 of them, so I haven't really ran out in like forever, but one of them is about to go out, so. And then foundation is what I do after that. So the foundation I use is a knockoff brand. It's L'Oreal, but it's a 24-hour foundation. I use 202, but this is 203 because that's what I use when I run out of 202, and I ran out, so this is my second one that I have, but I actually have a backup foundation that I use if I run out of L'Oreal. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I literally should get it from CVS. It's like $7 or $8, so it's pretty cheap, but I like it because I used to use, what foundation did I use? I don't remember, but I used the foundation, and I think it was some like other knockoff kind of brand, or no, it wasn't a knockoff. It was something that was really like, it wasn't MAC. It was, I don't know, but it was a brand, and like I would put it on my face, and then like literally 4 hours later my makeup would be completely off, like my foundation. And I'm just like, how does that even happen? Like, you know? And so I saw that this said 24-hour foundation. I'm like, I'm gonna test that theory. And it actually is 24-hour foundation. Like, this does not come off my face. And that's why I've used this ever since. I've been using this kind of foundation for 3 years. And I really, really like it. So I really do recommend this brand. You can get it at CVS, Walmart, Target, Walgreens, any kind of places like that would sell this. So and then my backup foundation is MAC foundation. This is my backup to my backup. Like, if I run out of like 2 bottles of that, which that's my second bottle, then I go to this until that's. And this is a Studio Fix liquid foundation. This is liquid, but that's liquid too. I don't really use powder foundation. I used to use powder foundation in middle school, but I've kind of grown out of that phase. But yeah, so that's my backup. And I don't know what kind this is. A lot of people will be like, oh, what kind is that? I think it's NW18. So it's a little bit darker than what I'm used to, but it'll work for a few days until I get my foundation in. Next is I do powder. I have this Marilyn Norman. This is really expensive, but it works wonders, guys. Works wonders. It is a Marilyn Norman sheer face powder, so it has no color to it. It's a natural look type powder. And this is what it looks like on the inside. It comes with the little thing, and you just dab it and put it on your face. It's like $70, and I literally can only find it on the internet. I've never been able to find this powder like in a store. I've always had to get it off Amazon or some type of online source because they just don't, like, I guess they don't sell it in stores. I don't know. I think one time I found it at Dillard's, but that was a long time ago. That was like 3 or 4 years ago, and it takes me like a year to run out of these. So yeah. But yeah, this is like this 3rd one I've ever owned. I love these. I am such a huge fan of this. So Marilyn Norman is the way to go for face powder. And then for my backup powder, which I never freaking use. Oh wait, that's not backup powder. I don't have backup powder. This is just the only powder I use. But yeah, so then I move on to bronzer. And I don't wear bronzer on the daily in my makeup routine, but sometimes sometimes I put bronzer on if I'm looking fancy or I'm dressing up to go somewhere super, super nice, which is usually when I wear my makeup. So I'm just kind of putting it in my makeup routine, but take the bronzer out for like some times where I just feel like putting on makeup and stuff. So this is an Ulta Beauty matte bronzer. I actually just started using bronzer like 4 months ago, so I'm not really good at it. But I've watched like makeup routines and I've watched people put on their bronzer, so I've kind of like somewhat got the hang of it. I've had people tell me that bronzer doesn't really like match my skin tone and all that stuff. But I just wanted to let y'all know that like I said, I mean, like, I'm not good at bronzer, so maybe I'm not doing it completely right, but I have yet to like finish learning how to do it. So this is just the bronzer that I'm using. It's Ulta Beauty, but like maybe once I like get the hang of like using bronzer, I'll be able to get a different brand. But I actually kind of like this. It says natural looking finish, so I just kind of like that. I'm pretty sure this was like 10 or 15 bucks at Ulta. So so next thing, my makeup routine is actually almost over. I have like 4 or 5 more things to show you guys, and then that's it. So next is my blush. So I use Anastasia Beverly Hills blush, and this is the blush that I highly recommend. I have literally been using this blush since my freshman year of high school, along with a lot of other products that I have, but I really like this. This is the Pink Passion brand. I love wearing pink blush, or like usually pink blush is what I go for. Some people like the natural looking blush, but I like the pink blush because when I just like it. But this, obviously the one in the middle is the one I use the most. This one I kind of use when, just depending on the outfit I'm wearing and stuff like that. And then this one I hardly ever use, but I do use it. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's just the blush I recommend. It's a blush trio, so there's 3 of them, obviously. What else would I could say about this? Oh, Costs about, it's kind of on the more expensive side. It's about $35-40 for this, and I actually got this at Ulta too. But it's obviously the Anastasia brand. So I have a lot of Anastasia stuff too, and you'll see that in just a minute. But yeah, I love Anastasia. I've been a huge fan of their blush. I love their blush, so yeah. And then for backup blush, I use CoverGirl. It's just a little, this one's kind of like a darker type blush though, and I literally just picked any kind of like dark colored like looking blush. But I also have a lighter CoverGirl. So this is like a lighter CoverGirl blush, and this is like literally, I bought this for like $5 at CVS. And then this is like my other CoverGirl blush. This is the dark one and this is the light one. I literally just picked out a light and a dark colored blush from CVS. Like, I'm pretty sure this one was like $5 and this one was like $5. So literally that's just my knockoff when I run out of my Anastasia, but I haven't really ran out of my Anastasia yet. And I've had my Anastasia blush for 3 years and I haven't ran out, and that's the blush I use every single time I put on makeup. So then I use my highlight, and for highlight I use Becca highlight, and this is Shimmering Skin Perfection Pressed it's the Moonstone brand, like the Moonstone, that's what this highlight is called. This is what it looks like. I'm obsessed with this highlight. I use it all the time. I've used it ever since I was a freshman, never ran out. I don't even have actually do have backup highlight, but it's obviously not in this stuff. It's just, I forgot, I guess, to put it in here, but it's not something I'd recommend. It's like literally just like a knockoff, like, I don't even know where it's from. I think it came with like lipsticks too, so it's just like, it's just highlight just in case I run out of this. Haven't ran out of this in 3 years, so I'm pretty sure, or like 4 years, so I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna run out. But y'all gotta remember, like, I don't wear makeup every day. I probably wear makeup like once every 2 weeks. Especially with COVID, I haven't put on makeup in 2 weeks. So, or almost 2 weeks. So it's just kind of like one of those things, so. But yeah, Becca highlight, it's Moonstone. This is what it looks like on the back. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it says Moonstone. So yeah. And then almost done with my makeup routine. Then after that, I use this Ulta Beauty Brow Shaping Gel to do my brows. I literally just open it and it looks like this, and it's shaping gel, so it like shapes your eyebrows, and then I color in my eyebrows. And this is just, they're just Ulta Beauty brands. I think this was about $10 along with the color that I use. And then for my mascara, what I do is okay, I do not use this. I don't know why I got this out. So this is Lauren Geller mascara, Style Lash. It's intensive lengthening mascara is what it says on it. This was about $15. My aunt said, well, actually the whole pack was $65 because it came with like everything Lauren Geller, but she said that this was $15 aside from that, so I don't know if that helps y'all any, but so this, usually what I do with the Lauren Geller is I put it on, you know, do my bottoms, do my tops, and then after I like put this on, I put on my actual mascara after that. And this is just a yellow tube that I get from CVS. I love this mascara. I've been using it since my freshman year of high school. I love it. I don't really know what it's called because obviously the title went away because I have so many of these. But let me see in my other one really quick if it has the title. Yeah, this one doesn't have the title either. So I can't really tell y'all exactly what it's called, but I do get it at CVS. It is like $8 at CVS. My favorite mascara. I don't care what anybody says. I've tried so many mascaras and they've never worked for me, but this one has always been there and it's always worked for me. So I definitely highly recommend this one. That's just my personal opinion, but yeah. And then after that, I put on some chapstick, and this is just like an EO from like Ulta Beauty that I get, and they come in like a pack of 3, and they're usually about $20 for a pack of 3. So, and then I put on lipstick. So for lipstick, I have so many lipsticks, and all these that I'm about to show you guys aren't all of them. It's not even half of them. It's just some that I recommend and that I use all the time and that I like. So let's get started. So the first one that I recommend is this one. It's a light pink. It literally looks like, or it's a dark pink, my bad. It's a dark pink liquid color from Victoria's Secret. It's $8. And I recommend it just because I like to wear it with my dark clothing, and it works very well for me, and I just like that color. So that's that. Oh, actually it was $15. It's expensive. Victoria's Secret is expensive, but it was $15. And I have 2 of those, so if I ever run out. And then I have, okay, this I just put in here to show you guys that I do wear lip liner. It's e.l.f. lip liner, but I only wear lip liner when I'm dressing really, really fancy, and I only have like 5 of them. So, yeah. Anyway, this I use often. It's like a lip gloss that I put over my matte lipstick to make my matte lipstick look a little shinier. So, that's this. This is, what is this? Oh, it's a Maybelline. It's actually Maybelline, so, and it says it was $8, and the color is Stay My Rose. So, what else is there? Oh, I have some Anastasia lip glosses. So this one is Metallic Rose, and this one is Dusty Rose. So I love these colors. Anastasia. So I love these colors, and this one's more of a gloss and this one's more like of a matte look, but I love them. I'm a huge pink lipstick type of person, so. And then this one I recommend, it's more of a gloss, and it's MAC. This is a MAC lip gloss, so, yeah. I just like the color and the look, and it has a lot of glitter to it. And then, I have one more Anastasia. This one is called Veronica. This is for more when I wear like dark stuff, dark clothing. So I have that one for that reason. And that's pretty much it. And then after that, I use my Mario Badescu my facial spray. It says facial spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. This is the lavender one. Can't smell it. This is the lavender one. I have all 3 kinds. There's the rose water one, the lavender, and the cucumber one. I have all 3 of them. So, yeah. And I haven't run out in like forever. I don't know why I'm still trying to smell it. Like, I can't smell it. So, anyway. So that's pretty much it for my makeup routine. And then I spray my face with the Mario Badescu, and then that's pretty much it. But I really do recommend this stuff because it's like, this is just like my makeup routine, and like I said, everybody has their different opinion and their different, just what they do differently. Like, this is just mine, so I really hope you guys like took something out of it and enjoyed it. I know I have people have been asking me for a makeup routine video for a long time. I think that's been a popular like video for girls to do on YouTube. So I finally have done that. So I hope you guys really liked that and enjoyed that. So that's pretty much it though. That's like really what this entire YouTube video is about. So I don't really know when the next time I'm gonna make another YouTube video is, because I don't really know what to do next. And I kind of have like that struggle with like not knowing what to do in my YouTube videos. But a lot of people have been DMing me saying, oh, when are you doing a Q&A with your boyfriend? Like, when are you doing a Q&A? Well, I can't do a Q&A with him right now because I'm quarantining with COVID. So I literally can't see him for like 8-9 more days. So that won't come for another like week or 2. So, or another like 2 weeks. So I apologize for that in advance, but I can't really control when I get COVID and when I get sick and all the things like that. So I apologize, but what I can tell you is I will be thinking of other cool YouTube videos to do while I'm in quarantine. I might make 1 or 2 more while I'm still in quarantine, so just stay tuned for that. But yeah, I haven't posted a video in a while, so here you go. there's my makeup routine. I hope you enjoyed it. Please send love, no hate, and DM me on Instagram any more like videos that y'all want to see on YouTube, or just anything you want me to do on my channel or anything like that. I love you guys so much, and this is like the longest video I've ever made. But I know you guys wanted to see that, so there you go. Hope you loved it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell your friends to like and subscribe and share my video. Love you guys. Bye.